Cal, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
What is going on, wrestling fans and around the world? It's your boy, EL.CIBERNETICO, coming to you all the way from Los Angeles, California. On the other side of the mic, you know the guy, Mr. Controversy himself. What's going on, Ron?
What is happening, WCC Universe? That's right, folks. The new uncensored tag team of pure, unadulterated pandemonium has finally hit the airwaves, a dynamic duo of debauchery and non-democracy in some cases. But damn, man, El, it just feels damn good to finally be alongside your ass for some crazy off-the-wall mayhem.
Oh, wow, that's what she said. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, WCC would like to remind you to always support your local indie scene out there. You're listening to Uncensored Show. The number to call is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-pound. We are here live 30 minutes after Raw goes off the air. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, congratulations to Sheamus, a two-time U.S. champion, Captain Ron, 20-man battle royal. For those of you that don't have the goddamn network, you see, this is what happens when you get an alert from WWE. They say, hey, guess what, dude? Dean Ambrose, tonight, 20-man battle royal. Woo! Can it get any better than that? I don't know. You tell me. What's going on?
Hey, the only thing I can say about this one was that this was definitely something completely outside the box. It felt good to actually sit here and try to get some of these guys who sit here and hang around in the back and all mid-carders to get a shot at some U.S. gold against a guy who held it for, I'm sorry, how long? 351 days going into tonight?
Damn. That's what she said. Hello.
It was just like insanely beautiful, but exactly. All good things must come to an end. Another streak bites the dust in 2014. First Undertaker streak gets broken. Then, all of a sudden, what do we have? AJ Lee's streak gets broken, and now the final streak finally bites the dust. And just 48, almost 24 hours apart, Big E Langston loses the WWE Intercontinental title to Bob News Barrett's Wade Barrett's big brother. And now we have a new United States champion, and it's Sheamus?
Why? WWE. We got to ask you guys why. Hey, speaking of why, check it out. It's Mr. Friday Night himself, Doug Barrett. Doug Barrett, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good tonight.
Dougie, here it is. First question off the night. Do you have the WWE network?
Yes, I do. I got the message about 7:30 that they broke it. That watch the pre-show. There's an announcement.
Oh wow. 20-man battle royal. Triple H says, hey, guess what? Woo! Dean Ambrose, you got to face 19 other fools. And I'll admit, there were some big names in there, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know about that guy. I don't know about that guy. I don't know about that guy. That guy might do it. I don't know about that guy. That guy in the back might do it. I don't know about that fool. But you know who I'm talking about, man. Ron, take it away. Sheamus, your new U.S. champion. Why? I don't know. You tell me why.
Maybe it's just a way to sit here and just keep things interesting, because in all honesty, with the fact of the Shield and this whole evolution, a.k.a. the Golden Palace thing going on, it's kind of at this point where they may be just trying to do a little more U.S. title hype, since basically they've been focusing more on the Intercontinental title. I mean, that was a pretty sweet tournament, if I do may say so myself. And obviously with Daniel Bryan still being WWE World Heavyweight Champion and the Usos still holding that tag team gold, I guess they needed another new storyline to go in there. I don't know where this is going to lead to, but I tell you right now, it's going to be real interesting because I could almost see the pushes that they're doing now could actually lead up to one of those guys getting those pushes and facing Sheamus for that title at Payback.
Gentlemen, everybody around the world, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WCC Live. Let's get into this, gentlemen. So, Triple H says, hey, you know what? Shield, you guys think you're a badass? You think you guys are fucking crazy? You think this and this and that? Blah, blah, blah. Let's get on to it. Hey, he says, main event time. It will be the Shield going up against the Wyatt family. You know what? I'm gonna be the hater. I'm gonna be a hater on this. I'm already bored. I'm already bored about this already. This whole Shield Wyatt thing. I mean, they do good matches, but let's be honest about it. To me personally, it's just getting a little boring. I don't know about you guys.
No, I mean, I pretty much am right there with it. I mean, when it comes down to it, the best match these guys pretty much had was at an Elimination Chamber, and that was just straight sick. It was beautiful. But when it comes down to it, you're sitting here having a team that pretty much has come out of the woodworks and literally has established their dominance early and often. I mean, obviously taking out Team Hell No, taking out John Cena, and then you got another team pretty much just out here taking out and pretty much a who's who of Hall of Famers and certifiable badasses. But literally, this thing's gotten old. I mean, nobody really wants to see the Wyatt's facing the Shield. I mean, yeah, it sounds good on paper, but when you have the Wyatts obviously in their little thing with John Cena and the Shield, the thing with Evolution, it makes no damn sense except for what happens later on in the night.
Before we get to the Doug Bear, what you think about it? Shield of Wyatts. Are you tired of this? Are you bored about it? What's going on, man?
I got to be honest. I am tired of it, and I think the problem is, and they do good. I think WWE, when they set them up, they're like, oh, can we capture lightning in a bottle?
Right.
While their match at Extreme Rules was great, I mean, Elimination Chamber was great, you are not going to capture that same magic twice. That is nearly impossible. And while, yes, it was a good match tonight, but was it better than the first meeting? Hell no. This is just a nice, we're going to give you this main event because, John Cena's not here, DB was already on the card, and we can't dig up the Undertaker from Houston yet since he's still banging his wife. So,
oh wow,
yeah, he should go.
Well, we all pretty much hate Undertaker for that one simple reason because he gets to, no matter how bad he gets his ass kicked, he still goes home to that lovely, ever so gorgeous, sexy Michelle McCool.
Oh God. I mean, what? Who said that? What the fuck? Anyway, let's go to Milwaukee. Hey, Mr. Fresh, what's going on, man?
Man, what's happening?
Chilling, sir. So tonight you got to see, once again, the Shield and the Wyatt family. Your thoughts on this?
Oh, I did. I said hello. Oh, okay. What was the question, Joe? I'm sorry. I'm still at work.
Oh, all right. Shield, Wyatts, are you bored of this? You happy with this? You like where this is going? I mean, I don't know. Is it played out already? What's going on?
I don't think it's going anywhere again. Like, they kind of missed the boat with it. They kind of missed the boat when they did it the first time. Like, the Wyatt versus the Shield was definitely a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the two. The Wyatt versus the Shield was definitely a WrestleMania moment, and they decided to waste it for an Elimination Chamber. So, I mean, but, you got to do what you got to do with the roster that you have, so.
Gentlemen, let's move on real quick. Sorry, Fresh. Let's move on real quick. RVD over Cesaro via DQ. Woo! Doug Bear, what you got?
This was probably my favorite match of the night. Great match, great horse-winning match. RVD still showing, even at his old age, when he's not stoned, he can still go. And the best part about this is you can set up now why they can have a rematch at Payback because Cesaro beat the fuck out of him. This looks like a white man beating up somebody over a bag of money.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yes.
I mean, let's just there look at what it is. Sure, it sounds like a good match, but I mean, anytime you can get Popeye and Bluto together, of course it's going to be a good match. I mean, that's pretty much what it came down to it. And, yes, I'm calling RBD Popeye because I couldn't even sit here and see his eye. He couldn't even see his eye. I still call him Popeye. Cesaro was pretty much Bluto because he's got the strength of 20,000 men. So when it comes down to it, the only thing that was missing was, oh, wait, sorry. She was on the outside screaming, my client.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. If Paul Heyman's olive oil, does that mean Brock Lesnar's going out trying to get a hamburger?
He will gladly pay you Tuesday for an F5 today.
Speaking of burgers, I'm talking about Mr. White himself. He ended up cutting a promo tonight saying, hey, wah! In the words of Ron. No, I'm just kidding. No, Ron, take it away. So you got Bray Wyatt cutting a promo in the ring. Go ahead. What you got?
All Bray Wyatt was pretty much doing was sitting here making it clear that apparently he got to edge John Cena, and then that kid, that fucking little kid, good fucking god shit, damn asshole almighty, what the fuck was that shit? I mean, damn, what the hell did I witness last night at Extreme Rules? That kid had a deeper voice than Justin Bieber going through puberty, for crying out loud. I don't know where you got that kid, but keep that kid pretty much on WWE's payroll, because if he can sit here and scare a 30-something year old man back into a fight, I'm pretty sure we can literally get him to like start maybe having some of these NFL teams start remembering that they play football. If he just goes in there and sings to him for a little while, he'll scare him into submission.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Doug Bear, what you got, man?
Promo, Bray Wyatt's great. He does great in the promos. As far as for the kid, I wasn't scared by the kid. I was more like, okay, so the child thinks he's some children of the fucking corn. All that we're missing now is a fucking hedge of corn and kids carrying farm equipment.
Damn. All right. Moving right along. This next match was an improv match. We had Ryback over Cody Rhodes. This match started in the 20-man battle royal. Apparently, Ryback and Curtis Axel ended up dumping, I believe, Goldust, or if I'm corrected, if I'm wrong, I think it was the other way around. One of the, either Cody or Goldust was the one who got thrown out. Anyways, they moved on. They set it up a match. It was Ryback over Cody. Now, Fresh, I'm going to steal your line. Once again, the recycling stories again. Why?
They're recycling stories because, we are in the era of remakes. Everything is a remake, from movies to, TV shows, the shit you see on TV. And this is a thing that appealing to the older audience. So what we remember, little kids have never seen before.
I mean, shit, hey, WCC, everybody around the world that pays attention to WCC, hey, if you guys need some writers, I mean, hey, there's always me, there's always Ron, there's always Doug, there's always Fresh, there's always somebody else in the back smoking a bowl, but hey, that's another story. But still, we got plenty people willing to write some stories for you guys. If you guys are willing to send those checks over, why don't you just hit us up? Easy. Just follow us on Twitter at WCC Live. I'm just saying.
Exactly. We're good at it.
Because I know they're trolling in the group. Because I've seen a lot of stuff that we've predicted before WWE even did it, and that shit shows up on Monday Night Raw. So I know they're in the damn group. If you're out there listening, send me my check.
Exactly.
No, they ain't listening to me because I had Adam Mose beating up JTG tonight, so it ain't me.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's just be honest. Let's sit here and be a little fair and impartial to JT. Oh, sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. My bad. Go ahead, Doug.
But I will say this when it comes to the Cody Rhodes and Ryback match. That match was okay. I don't think it's going to get the respect it deserves. It was not a bad match. But to me, it did just at this point just break up Cody and Goldust because they've been teasing it. We know it's coming. And just let it happen. As far as Ryback, I can't believe I'm saying this. That team is actually working. And I know we made fun of it, months ago. We're like, oh, this is going to be a joke team. They've actually been a pretty good team. I hope WWE lets them stay as a team because it's helping hide Ryback's negatives and it's helping hide Axel's negatives.
All right, Doug. I know you're on pain medication right now. Are you sure you're taking the right shit? I'm just saying because these fools are fucking boring as fuck.
No.
I mean, they got that whole ring chemistry for them and all, but if the fans aren't with it, then it ain't gonna work. We've said this time and time again. When a tag team doesn't work, you do whatever it takes to either make them work or make that breakup fucking awesome as hell. And honestly, Rybatzel or Kurtak or whatever the hell you want to call these guys, you have to deliver a good product. And if you can't deliver a good product, then you ain't going to be able to sell tickets. Well, honestly, I think the only reason these guys were on the card tonight is because the Usos are still on vacation, because I know John, aka Jimmy, is still on his honeymoon. Hence why we didn't have any Funk Funkadactyls, and so they probably had the Usos. We could have had the Usos, could have had the Funkadactyls, didn't have neither one of them. Why? Because we apparently had to settle for these two clowns, and of all places, Albany, New York, who's like prone to not having anything fun to enjoy anyway.
Oh, wow.
I will say this, though. The team's boring, but, I mean, they've done some good matches. I think the problem is it ain't Axel, because I always said Axel's good in the ring. He just doesn't have what his daddy had, which was the charisma. Ryback, on the other hand, I'm sure if you put anybody else with Axel, the team would work. The problem is Ryback. We in the discussion on that, it's Ryback. Period. He's the problem.
All right. Anyways, Ryback over Cody Rhodes on this match. 1 out of 5. I'll be honest with you, it was a really horrible match for me. I'm just saying 1 out of 5. I don't know about you guys.
The fact you're giving them 1 is impressive for me. I give these guys like a negative 50.
Yeah, sorry guys, but yeah, you guys fucked up out there. But go ahead, Doug.
I gave it a 2 out of 5. I mean, again, it's Ryback's fault why this match is so low. I mean, Cody always has great matches, but with Ryback, it's kind of like, yeah.
Exactly.
It's hard to make Ryback look fucking good.
Exactly. Moving right along. Hey, shout-outs to every Hispanic out there celebrating Cinco de Mayo today in California and around the world. Let me just say, the Matadors, a.k.a. Los Matadores, are not, and I repeat, are not Mexican, except for El Torito.
El Torito's probably the only legit. He's probably the only legit Mexican out of the 3 of them. I mean, the other 2 are Puerto Rican ones. Probably that's why they got their faces covered.
You know what? All right, so Matadors come out. They do a little celebration, Cinco de Mayo celebration. El Torito's basically throwing candies out in the crowd. They're saying, hey, you know what? But here comes 3MB. Yeah, Heath Slater said it like that, ladies and gentlemen. 3MB, 3MB is coming out and basically interrupts. It was a bunch of bullshit. Let's be honest, gentlemen. I mean, I don't know what you guys want to talk about this, but if you guys do, go ahead.
What exactly can you possibly say about this monstrous atrocity? The only funny part about this whole damn about this whole damn skit, actually, there wasn't really anything funny about this whole about this whole skit. It was the same old song and dance. Two pissed off midgets walk into a ring. One of them botches, one of them fucks up. The end.
See, that's the thing. You got 5 talented motherfuckers on the show. 5, okay? Yes, I'm actually saying Heath Slater has talent out there. You got 5 talented motherfuckers in the ring, but your 2 midgets are getting more attention than the guys in the back. I'm just saying, gentlemen.
Well, I want to say this when it comes to that, because I think last night we can agree that match between Hornswoggle and Ottolo is better than what we all fucking thought it was going to be, so I want to give them props for that. As far as for tonight, I got to be honest. I enjoyed this segment only because of this. We know 3-man band, they're a Jobber team. Los Matadors is a Jobber team. At least they're getting used. And just remember, though, at least they're not at home sitting on their ass. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I'd rather have 3MB and Los Matadors out there at least entertaining us than Zack Ryder putting me to sleep.
Oh, wow.
However, I will have like one big ballpark question that I've actually sat here and had the chance to actually replay the pre-show. Who exactly invaded my daughter's tea set? Because I don't know exactly where they got, a little table, a couple of little letters, even a little chair. But I can tell you right now, my daughter's missing some stuff. WWE, if you're listening, send that shit back. In fact, don't even send that shit back. Send me the new stuff. Matter of fact, why don't you tell Tyson Kidd to sit here and spend $5,000 on my kid for a change since he's spending so much on his gold-digging broke-ass sister?
Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Uncensored Show. The number to call is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-pound. Join us 30 minutes after Raw goes off the air. Headed back to Milwaukee. Yo, Ro, what's going on, man?
Dog pound in the house?
Is Ro in the building, y'all?
Yeah, what's up?
Chilling, bro. Hey, let me ask you a fucking serious question here, bro. You ready?
All
right. How fine is Lana, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, dog. She's like so fine that she has a camel toe.
Ooh.
Whoa, what? Wow. I actually was feeling like shit for not wanting to point this out, but thank you, Rose. You actually made me feel a lot better about myself.
Oh, gentlemen, if you know where I'm heading with this, yeah, we have Rusev going up against Kofi Kingston. That's right, Kofi Kingston going up against Rusev. Oh, man.
Okay, do you really honest? Okay, let's not even talk about the match. Let's talk about the fact that whoever is working that camera at ringside, genius. Because every time he zooms in, what do you get? Oh, the most beautiful sight you've ever seen. A fine white woman with a pretty face and a hot body and some brains to go with it. Rare to find that in Colorado. But I'll tell you right now, when these guys do come to the Rockies, I'm hoping she's right there with them because I will yell out Rusev Crush all day long if it basically gets me 5 minutes alone with that woman.
Hey, another serious question, Ro. What is up with WWE fucking over your people like that? I'm just saying, dude. Kofi Kingston.
Well, you know, Kofi in that Battle Royal, you know you have to have a little cool moment, with the one-hand stand. You need a little cool moment.
Bro, I mean, really, think about it for a second. So far, this guy from Bulgaria or Russia, this Bulgarian brute, has taken out not one, not two, but all 3 black men on the fucking roster that actually still have a job and still actually are showing up on national TV, no less. And
I can tell you who's writing this. Donald Sterling.
Oh wow! Here we go.
Donald Sterling writing it. Donald Sterling been writing this.
Here we go. Damn.
Can't tell.
That's right. Follow Roosevelt Robinson at Twitter on RooseveltLovesBlackGirls.com. I mean, what?
Oh, no.
Nobody is going to hate. Ro is just embracing his inner Negro beyond any and all belief. He pretty much has the balls to sit here and say he doesn't discriminate. He'll bang a black chick, he'll bang a white chick, he'll bang a Puerto Rican, he'll bang 2 Asians with 1 cup, no less.
That's what she said. God dang. Hey, Doug Barrett.
No. The black one, is not my cup of tea, so, yeah.
Oh, God.
Doug Barrett, what you think about Rusev, dude? Is this guy the next big thing? I'm just asking.
Well,
don't kill me. I'm just asking.
As someone who's watched him on NXT, I hope he's the next big thing. I think you got a perfect opportunity, WWE. Do something we have not seen in a long time. A great monster heel from another country, no less, going up against an American. Okay, you could book this as America versus Russia if you book it correctly. Now, as far as tonight's match, Kofi did something that Butch couldn't do. Kofi made Rusev look good while R-Truth pretty much slicked up the joint.
Right.
But you know what, though? I was just thinking about this about Rusev. It's almost like they doing that. Like he's going to be, to be honest with you, I think they're going to treat him like they treated Tenzai. He's going to have this monster-ass push. They're going to push him for 3 months. Nobody's going to be able to beat him. Then watch. I guarantee you, John Cena's going to beat him. He's going to end that whole defeated, and he's going to be going back to looking like nothing. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying.
Well, I think the problem with Tensai is, and I said this, we all remember him as fucking A-Train. I mean, he's never going to be able to escape that terrible fucking gimmick. He's stuck with that. Even if
A-Train. What about Prince Albert? That was right up there in that top 10 too.
Well,
right.
Prince Albert was okay because at least he was in the mid-card. He was just starting. I ain't going to hate him on that one, but the Tensai gimmick was stupid. It made no fucking sense. It was like, yeah, that's like painting a Chinese man white. It made no fucking sense.
Oh, wow. Rusev ended up picking up this win over Kofi Kingston. Moving right along, gentlemen. All right, so let me just say, before we get really deep into this one, let me just say this whole Daniel Bryan storyline with him and Kane, it is boring as fuck. Like, I've never, put it this, by the time we saw this little promo come up, I was so interested in watching what the hell happened on Love and Hip Hop. I'm just saying, for real. I was not even interested in the storyline. I'm not even interested in this fucking angle. But Captain Ron, go ahead. What you got on this? Stephanie basically tells Daniel Bryan, if you gotta leave, you gotta leave. But if you do leave, I might have to strip you from the title.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone's sorry. See, Stephanie McMahon has pretty much more talent when she has something in her mouth than when she's letting words fly out of her mouth. And you can quote me on that shit. Everybody else most likely will agree with that one. But the best part about this one is that she didn't put Daniel Bryan up against, somebody who's jobbing. She put him up against an actual wrestler who actually can wrestle and can actually put on a good show and literally live up to that heel persona. In other words, she put her up against your boy.
And sad to say, ladies and gentlemen, quote me on this one. This is the first time I believe Del Rio has actually tapped out. Ouch.
I do believe that I'm not sure if he tapped out that TLC match he had with the triple threat between The Miz and CM Punk. But I'll tell you this shit right now. When it basically comes down to it, this right here, this was probably a match that was perfect because it actually had two legitimate wrestlers. It didn't have two wrestlers and some imitation MTV rejected porn star in it. It actually had Daniel Bryan and Alberto Del Rio, and they were beyond a doubt fucking awesome through this whole match. And the match was great from start to finish. They didn't miss a beat. It was beautiful. And then Kane showed up. And what did Kane do?
Let me pause you right there, sir. Let me pause you right there. I gotta disagree with you on this one. D. Bryan Del Rio. I'm admit that's my boy and everything, but this was to me very slow-paced match. Let me break it down to you guys about something real quick. Going into WrestleMania, before becoming World Heavyweight Champion, I'll admit he was on fire. His passion, everything, his drive. But let's be honest. Let's fucking take it to reality world, people. Ever since he won the world title, ever since his father passed away, may God rest his soul out there. And our condolences to the whole, Danielson family out there. But let's be honest, ever since all this stuff came about, he got married, his father passed away. It seems to me his plane is just going slowly and slowly going down. His stock is dropping already. I'll admit, I'm already jumping off the bandwagon. Let's be honest.
Well, there's too. Remember... But hey, remember what I told you remember what I said yesterday? I don't know, this was like later, but I told you his word yes got over, not him.
Right.
Technically, the word yes is over. Daniel Bryan, not.
To me, I mean, Ron, not to steal your thunder, because I know you were like basically telling the whole world this was a classic match. To me personally, it was a little dull, a little boring. But if you want to say it was good, hey, go ahead, man. But continue doing it. I just want to get that out real quick.
But wait, also this though. But also wait, it's also that his match was in the middle of the show. It was, his match was in the middle of the show. It wasn't the main event.
Right. But go ahead, Ron.
My biggest thing about this one is that I'm not sure exactly how ADR is actually feeling about it right now. So I know, a couple of months ago there was that big question of whether he was going to stay, if he was pretty much just finishing out the contract that he has, and then he was planning on leaving. And I'm kind of wondering in my head if that's the case, if basically he's kind of feeling like Burnham, because I know Del Rio had he had a streak going where he literally was unstoppable, and then all of a sudden it just was gone, like literally utterly gone. And now you got, obviously, with this whole deep right thing going, obviously you got to give that, as much as you want to say, that you're jumping off that bandwagon and everything else, there's still at least that one portion of me that's in here saying, you got to give Daniel Bryan credit. The guy's gone through probably the most insane 2-3 weeks you could ever ask for anybody who pretty much is carrying your company at this very junction. The fact that he just got married and then literally a week after he becomes champion, his dad died, and he still makes the appearance.
Right.
When it comes down to it, you have to give credit where credit is due, because Daniel Bryan literally he's a hero for most guys in that business, because most of those guys would not show up, would not be showing up literally a few hours after they found their dad dies.
Right.
You're right. And I'm not taking anything away from that, but I just think like I still like Daniel Bryan, but I think it's WWE in a way saying like, you gotta get over it more, or we're gonna put you the same thing that they did with Randy.
Right.
You're gonna be in the middle card. Same thing they did with CM Punk when he was a champion. When they stopped believing in you, you could kind of tell. when you're not in the main event.
Right. I gotta agree with Ro on this. Hey, seriously, like you're like I said, you know, his stock is dropping, dude. I mean, like, my thing is this: it's if you guys want that normal guy to become, you know, your guy, it's like, hey, universe, why don't you go fucking buy everything he got, all his teachers,
Right?
Sell it out. He's not entering that level to say, hey, let's just fucking roll with them. Because I'll be honest with you guys, the way his stock is going right now, I don't see this guy defending the World Championship. For me and Paul to watch it live on SummerSlam this August, I'm being for real. The way it's going right now, it's not, and it's too early to say that, but still.
But it's like you said, El, like you gotta go buy his shit, like, you know, and because it's like, you know, while everybody buys Cena's stuff, it's gonna be like, well, you just proved this right, ladies and gentlemen. You gave your guy. We gave him your guy.
Right.
This is what the fans wanted. The fans wanted Daniel Bryan as champion, and they got it. But now it's like, oh, you got the title now. Well, he became another Triple H guy. Oh well, fuck him.
Right.
Pretty much throw him under the bus. Fuck him. They're like, fuck him. You became a Triple H guy.
Doug Barrett, you're a little quiet back there. What's going on, man?
I've been sitting listening to you guys because I've just been biding my time.
Go ahead. What you got?
Oh, let's hear it.
First off, the match between him and Dario was great. Very great wrestling, which I'm sure most of our younger crowd is asking between the age of 10 and 12, like, what's wrestling? Go watch the indie scene.
Oh, wow.
Now, first for the D. Bryan situation, because I know some people like he's losing momentum, I think the problem is, and we've said it every time, some of the fans guys get over it, where we said it about Fandango, we'll probably say it about D-Bow, we'll probably say it about Wade Barron, and it happened to Dolph Ziggler. It seems like any time the fans' most popular guy gets the belt, have those fans jump ship because they want a new flavor of the month. And as much as I love Daniel Bryan, most of the fans are probably going to jump ship, and I'm not saying you, El, because you're not in this. Right. They're going to jump ship because, oh, he finally won the belt. Let's go cheer for somebody else now because, oh, he's...
It's going to be what? It's either going to be Bray Wyatt as a heel, or like even show me a glimpse of this. Like, oh, this is a no-brainer. When Adam Rose came in, I was like, oh shit.
No. I can tell you who D. Bryan's probably going to lose it to, knowing how tickled the fan.
No. I'm not talking about Adam Rose becoming like champion. No, I'm talking about like the new flavor of the month. Because it happened with Fandango after WrestleMania. Y'all remember that? It happened for like, what, a good 4 months. Then, 4 months. Then, okay, Bray Wyatt with the clap. You know, blah, blah, blah. You know, the Yes Movement was before that. I'm just, giving you an example of flavor. Then it was going to die out. And then now it's Adam Rose. Watch. Because the fans did that, or whatever.
Right.
It's going to die out.
I know where you're going with that, dude. I know where you're fucking going with that, dude. I totally fucking believe in what you just said on that one. Hey, Captain Around, what we got next? Kane basically decides to chase down the new Bryan family, if you want to call them. Apparently Kane's music hit. Match is over. D. Bryan takes off to the backstage with Bree, and hey, I didn't know, Mr. Bryan knew how to fucking work a car. I was waiting for that hood to smash over his head. I'm just saying.
I'm like really impressed with the whole fact that you couldn't sit here and see a 300-pound man in the back seat of your fucking Chrysler 300. I mean, really? How much fucking attention you can? And even the most ironic part of it, the car came from Massachusetts. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? They were in Jersey last night, and they're in a car. They're in Albany tonight, and then they got a flipping Chrysler 300 with Massachusetts license plates. Like, you might as well just sit here and just be in a fucking lowrider, bumping latching seat on a car full of black guys in it.
Oh, wow.
No, on rental cars, sometimes when they do that, when they got to turn them in, they will leave them at, like, if it's through, like, Enterprise or something like that, they will leave it, like, at an Enterprise in that state. Same thing that happened with, like, like U-Hauls and stuff like that. So
yeah,
that's probably why.
I mean, the more twisted part is that somebody actually dropped their car off in Albany, New York. I mean, that right there was just depressing in itself. But Daniel Bryan must be. But going back to L thing, Daniel Bryan must be a jack of all fucking trades. A vegan, an actual technical wrestler with actual talent, guy for a road game for men, and now apparently he's a auto mechanic. Right. I mean, this guy must be a serious jack of all trades. I'll tell you this right now. There are some guys, I'm not going to be naming names, that literally probably could not know a spark plug from a butt plug. Oh, wow.
But you know what, though? But that goes back to his gimmick with the Wyatt family, that whole mechanic look.
I just figured it out.
Might know how to work a car.
Oh, wow.
And plus by him being on the road, too, a lot, and car breaking down,
his best friend being a car guy, no less. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
let's go with that.
You better know something about cars. But it was all fake. You know that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Uncensored. The number to call is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-pound. Paul Morton, I got a bone to pick with you, sir.
Yeah, what is it?
Why did you let WWE borrow your car tonight? I'm just saying.
Seriously. Really? What the fuck?
WWE likes to take ideas from everybody, but whatever.
Ooh.
But they took your idea tonight and your car, no less.
Right.
Yeah.
Explain your actions, sir.
I just laugh.
All right. Hey, WWE
creative desperate Vince McMahon.
WWE creative team. I gotta say, why are you guys? Let's just get real and say, Bree, you can't act, girl. I love you and everything, but you cannot be a fucking actress. I'm sorry. That was the worst screaming ever.
I'm sorry, Elle, but I think honestly, I don't know if she was faking it more in that car or if she was faking it more in Gator's bedroom. I'm not sure which one it was.
Wow. I've never seen a girl just scream so fake. Like what?
Gator, you got some explaining.
Can I just say this? When she screamed, I was like, did Brock Lesnar come out?
Right, dude. Not fucking Doug beat me to it, damn it. I don't know, WWE. Hey, you guys, what is it? I mean, I know you guys got a lot of things, to be working at. You got the whole network. By the way, it's still $99.85. Just go check it out. I'm just saying, quick plug. But still, though, hey, creative team, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
That was cold-blooded, Al. Really? I know what you're doing your advertising for W Network for. It's because you're trying to get that $25 WWEshop.com gift card for every friend he recommends between now and eternity to join the WWE Network.
See, the fucked up part is all four of you guys already have the network, I believe. Am I correct?
Nope, I don't.
Oh, damn it.
There you go.
There it is.
And there's his first gift card.
I don't know, man. Gentlemen, I got to say, this whole Brian thing, it better pick up before I swear I will not be watching it ever again the last hour. Oh, actually the second hour, not the first hour. The first hour is
Yeah, because, there was at least some fun out of the third hour. I mean, in all honesty, I think Wade Barrett pretty much enjoyed the third hour.
Third hour indeed. I'm talking about Biggie Langston going up against your big brother, Dougie.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Now, last night, we talked about this, me and Chris, Mr. Team Bring It, we talked about this. I've never seen a dude walk into a ring so pissed off last night to say, fuck, I'm going to lose the fucking belt tonight. And to top it all off, he does it again tonight. Oh, man, I ain't going to get that belt back overnight. Fuck!
Yeah, Big E's problem, and I like Big E. You know that, El. I mean, we talk about how we like Big E, but the problem is, and it's been as of late with him, he's lost that fan interaction. The fans are not booing, nor are they cheering. Pretty soon, WWE's either going to have one or two choices. Either we package him, or B, we wish you the best of luck working in TNA wrestling.
Whoa. Hold up now.
Damn.
I know you want to sit here and get all on Biggie and everything, but you have to basically give it up for your big brother. The fact that he can literally sit here and channel his best impression of ravishing Rick Rude and still get fucking cheered. That is pretty fucking impressive. I mean, getting cheered and having his name chanted, I mean, that's still pretty fucking twisted. But then, of course, there's obviously the thing with Big E. Obviously, they've lost some thunder on him. He had that good hype, that good push, and then all of a sudden, he wasn't a believable champion anymore.
He was not. But dude, let's get into this match. Barrett over Big E Langston. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen one fool literally take a sick bump off the damn apron like that off of Big E. I'm just saying. Ron, was that your acting skills on that one? Did you teach him that, or?
No. I actually, in all honesty, I wasn't even involved in this one. It was another big individual that's, carries that big moniker that sat here and actually told him to do that. I also told him to sit here and just scream every time he runs towards the corner too. Or was that 10 size deal? I can't remember which one. It was all a big thing, but apparently it wasn't big enough for him to sit here and get a victory tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. Wade Barrett still is your Intercontinental Champion on that one. Moving right along. This got interesting in the beginning, but then it just kind of went on a loophole. I don't know. Talk to me about it, Ron. Zeb's deportation list? Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but how the hell is that possible? And pretty much he sat here and actually got almost everybody pretty much paired up in almost the exact same locations. I mean, Cesaro and Heyman. Who else do you have on that list? Santino and Emma. I mean, really get rid of Emma? I know she's a ditz and all, but come on now. I mean, there ain't every day you get a hot chick being a complete and total idiot, unless you count Maria, or in some cases Maurice, or in some cases Melina, or in some never mind.
I mean, Melina's a different story, but go ahead.
But then on top of that, he put Sheamus and Paige on this list, and before he can even get to it, I'm kind of curious. How the hell is it possible he didn't have any of the members of WCC that they've been stealing storylines from on this list, man? That's kind of bullshit. I'll be honest. If you're going to deport anybody, can we still vote to deport Justin Bieber and Star Jones together on a fucking island where they have no communication with the outside world?
Oh, wow.
And no. Okay, let's move on then. Before he can even drop the bombshell on the person that he actually wanted to deport more than anybody else, apparently this barrage of people decides to show up, and it became a party.
Wow.
What? Elle, would you like to explain to me why the hell there was a party in Albany, New York?
I would not like to. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. No, but hey, we heard it here. Well, actually, we heard it like already 2 weeks ago. Adam Rose debuts tonight, and a lot of people were not too impressed, especially our CEO. I don't know. Wish he was here, but explain his cause of that. But Doug Barry,
we're exactly like Cooter, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you weren't impressed by that, then you just need to go watch golf. Because I'm sorry, Adam Rose is very entertaining. He was great on NXT, and I love this gimmick. I mean, it's a goofy kind of gimmick, but it's a goofy kind of gimmick that's gonna work. And I knew somebody brought up in the group, is he gonna stick out like Fandango? I don't think Adam Rose will, simply because of this. Rose has more talent than Fandango. Is that Rose interrupted Yosemite Sam and Bugs fucking Bunny. Well, honestly enough, Adam Rose's Bunny has more talent than half the people in WWE right now.
Ooh, gentlemen, go ahead.
I'm actually kind of shocked at Doug that he would actually sit here and be all for a long-haired, goofy-looking fruitcake who walks around licking lollipops.
Hey, do you watch NXT at all, man?
What?
Do you watch NXT or whatever?
I do.
Okay.
But here's my issue. Didn't they already do a storyline about somebody walking around with a lollipop before? It was probably like 10 different shades of hotter.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
So, gentlemen, let me ask you a serious question. Are you guys now a rosebud?
Technically, I think me and Paul have been on the Adam Rose bandwagon since he debuted in NXT as that character.
I think it will take me some time to sit here and get on. I think I got to see how he does in the ring when he's not just, sitting here pulling the ropes down or throwing somebody out of the ring. When he actually has a match, then we'll see. Then we'll actually see what happens. I think if I actually see what he can do in the ring and he actually impresses me, then yeah, I can definitely say Yeah, I can be on the party at the Exotic Express. I would be for it, but I have to see exactly what he can do first.
All right. Moving right along, it is main event time. We had the Wyatts going up against the Shield. Match was set up earlier during the night by Triple H. He said, "Hey, gentlemen, let's see how your luck runs tonight." And once again, Adam Cole had to fuck it up. See, because I wasn't even thinking about it. Evolution's not even in the building yet. I'm like, wait, something's up here. I don't know. Ron, what you got?
Oh, I honestly, this was probably one of those matches that, once again, one of those nice little pay-per-view matches that could have easily have been like one of those good ones to have, but it actually lacks that flavor that pretty much the one that, I think they're just trying too hard to sit here and try to keep living up to the hype of the whole match they had at Elimination Chamber. And if I'm not mistaken, has Shield even defeated the Wyatts in six-man competition since they decided to put this shit on?
Yes, they did, actually.
Yeah, main event.
Main event, and I believe a SmackDown it was, too, I believe.
So we pretty much have all of that. And then we have this whole nice little concept going where basically, the Shield and the Wyatts have a great match going back and forth and everything else, and it's pretty much getting down to that bottom line. And then look what happens. What in the hell plays for the whole world to embrace?
Oh, wow.
The Golden Palace returns to deliver a nice, big, giant golden shower on what possibly could have been at least a 3 out of 5 match. And unfortunately, Betty White, Estelle Getty, and Rue McClanahan all decided to come out and embrace and grace us with their presence once more, and had somebody else do the dirty work to sit here and just get that nice little pop that they need before Batista goes bye-bye.
Once again, gentlemen, I tell you guys, I don't know what the fuck is up with creative, but let me just start off with Batista real quick. I'm going to get your ass, trust me. Batista, that was the weakest, and I'm going to fucking say this with the bottom of my heart. That is the weakest powerbomb I've ever fucking seen. Even two other motherfuckers helping you out. That is the weakest, and I repeat, the weakest powerbomb I've ever seen on a dude. I'm just saying.
Well, in defense of Batista, his Viagra wore off before he got to the ring, if you didn't notice.
Oh,
That's why he spent more time outside while he had basically, Betty and Rue sitting here handling all the business. Then he comes in to sit here and try to do his best scream and still ends up sounding like a royal bitch. But, This is just the way Batista has been. And I'm going to go right in there with you. I'm sorry, Batista, but you got all these young guys trying to get up to that status that you are, and you think that you're so goddamn good that you actually want to turn down a shot at the world title where other guys can't even get a shot at a light heavyweight title that's already retired?
Oh, wow.
Somebody literally go find Batista and slap the holy shit out of his sorry ass. In fact, I will literally sit here and pay Paul Martin $100,000 in food stamps just to go find Batista and beat the shit out of him at SummerSlam if he's still around. Batista, not Paul Martin. I'm pretty sure Paul Martin will be around at that time.
Doug Barrett, what you got, man?
Okay, first of all, that powerbomb Batista, I'm sorry. That was so bad. Hornswogger's powerbomb last night looked better. Hell, Kevin Nash does a better powerbomb. I'll go one step further. Psycho Sid does a better powerbomb than that, and he has no fucking mobility whatsoever.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to be honest here. I said it on the comments last night after the match at Extreme Rules. I'm going to say it again now. I believe with Shield winning last night, and now you can continue this feud, I don't buy this feud now because you had Shield win, so I don't see where Evolution wants revenge. We know Batista's leaving because you got to get ready to promote that Marvel film, since apparently we got to have a comic book film every other fucking month, apparently. So, does anyone really think Evolution's going to win at Payback? Hell fucking no. There's a better shot of CM Punk coming back at Payback before Evolution wins.
Oh, wow. You really had to... oh, God damn it, Doug. Okay, grab your swear jar and put $20 in it right now. You had to bring in that decrepit old meat sack CM Punk back into this fucking conversation. Are you fucking kidding me right now? CM Punk is dead. He's done. He's over. He's gone. we all should be moving on from it because we got there's as much chance of CM Punk returning at Payback, which happens to be in his hometown of Chicago again. We have as much chance of CM Punk coming back as the Dallas Cowboys have of winning the fucking Super Bowl. The Toronto Blue Jays have of actually winning the World Series, and dare I say it, the Portland Trailblazers winning the NBA title this year.
Oh, wow. You could have at least picked the Supersonics, I'm just saying.
Actually, I have the Portland Trailblazers beating the Spurs.
Oh, and I'll even do you one better for all the hockey freaks out there. CM Punk has more. We have more chance of seeing CM Punk returning in Chicago as
the Blues
beating the Blackhawks.
Oh, wow.
Well, I did pick the Minnesota Wild to beat the Blackhawks.
Exactly. My God, I don't even know.
Bottom line is that we sat here and brought CM Punk in this conversation. We're probably the only ones who still believe someone in our little family still believes that CM Punk actually is going to come back. So apparently there is denial. The first step to recovery is admitting that you have a problem. So we will have a CM Punkaholics class after the show tonight if we have to.
Oh, wow.
And we'll also have a few things likely to return before CM Punk does. Something like people do with Derrick Rose in the NBA.
Batista's talent will return before CM Punk does.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Batista had talent? When did that happen? When he was
Brandon Doolin will lose his virginity before CM Punk steps foot back into a WWE ring to wrestle.
Oh, wow.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, wow.
Never gonna happen.
But I will say this, when it comes to the Punk situation, now I brought it up, so I'm just going to we're not the only group. I've been noticing a lot of other groups have been saying, oh, he's got to come back at Payback. It's in his hometown.
Right.
Didn't they just have a pay-per-view in his hometown last year and he didn't even show up?
Actually, it was Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw in Chicago, and his ass didn't show up. Right. The Cubs were playing the Cardinals last night, and his ass wasn't in the crowd. The Blackhawks were playing earlier. There were no CM Punk sightings then. So in all honesty, CM Punk's probably waiting until football season starts so he has a reason to come back because he believes that the Bears are actually going to do something with this, do something with their new coach, their new talent, and all this other bullshit. So we won't, in all likelihood, CM Punk will probably come back when the Bears win the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Which will never happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Uncensored Show. The number to call is 760-569-7676. Access code 200-446-POUND. WCC would like to remind you to always support your local indie scene out there wherever it may be. If you got Twitter, go ahead and follow us on Twitter at WCC Live. Don't forget to like the like page as well over at WCC Live. Also, check out the new group at facebook.com/group/WCC247. Now, the lineup's been changed up on our YouTube network. Basically, what we got is this. Monday nights, 30 minutes after Raw goes off the air, you got the Uncensored Show. Wednesday nights, you got Sex Battles, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Also, Friday nights with Doug Barrett, 30 minutes after SmackDown goes off the air. That's right, 30 minutes after SmackDown goes off the air, Doug Barrett and the lovely Miss Kara will be doing Main Event. There's more shows to be added later on the network. Keep posted on that. All you got to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel over at Spawn20113. That's Spawn20113 or at DXR420. That's DXR420.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you subscribe now, Paul Martin will actually sit here and sext you for an hour with his dirtiest, raunchiest little pickup lines.
Ooh, that's what she said. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, always support your local indie scene out there. From myself and Mr. Ron, we will see you next Monday night. Good night.
Wake the fuck up. Roughneck.